Kelly, I apologize. Can we reschedule our movie outing? It appears that your father and I have to attend a funeral today.
Huh? Did someone pass away?
Yes. One of our colleagues from work. We are acquainted with his daughter, so it's important for us to attend. We were unaware that the funeral was happening today. We only just found out. We won't be there for an extended period, so we should be back in time for dinner.
All right. I understand. We'll watch the movie another time. But please bring something back for dinner. Mom, I need your help. What should I do? Where are you located?
We're still at the funeral home. Is there something wrong? Should I give you a call?
Please don't call me.
Huh?
There's someone inside our house. I'm hiding. Please help me.
What?
I've been in my room the whole time. I heard the sound of the door unlocking and someone entering. Thinking it was you, I went downstairs, and I saw a stranger standing in our living room. I don't believe they saw or heard me.
What? Are you serious? Where are you right now?
I'm hiding in an upstairs closet. I don't think they're aware that anyone is home. I'm really scared.
Are you absolutely certain it's someone you don't know? Are you sure it's not Grandma or someone else?
I'm sure it's not. I'm positive. It's a young woman.
All right. Stay exactly where you are. We're on our way back home. Your dad is already on the phone with the police.
I believe the person is upstairs now. I can hear things being knocked over and thrown around in the next room.
We're in the car now. We'll get there as quickly as possible. Elizabeth. Where are you currently located?
Oh, hey sis. It's been a while since we last met. I'm at home, as usual. Why do you ask?
You need to return what you stole and bring it back here immediately.
What? Stole something? What are you talking about?
You broke into our house while we were at the funeral and looted the place, didn't you?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Did a burglar break in or something? Make sure to lock up properly when you leave. Be more cautious from now on, okay? I heard thieves often return to the same place if it's an easy target.
The door was locked and secured, but the locks were either picked or someone had a key. Mom told me that you visited her house this morning and left after a few minutes. She mentioned that she noticed the spare key to my place missing from the key holder on her wall after you left.
What? It must be her imagination. She's old. She's imagining things. Maybe she's been reading too many mystery novels.
$3,000 in cash, my designer bags and shoes, and a prepaid Visa card from my dresser. Even my daughter's piggy bank.
I told you. It wasn't me. Do you have any proof? If you don't have any evidence, don't accuse me of something like this. What's that?
Kelly was at home the whole time.
So?
As soon as we heard the police sirens, the person panicked and ran out of the door. This is the picture Kelly took from her window of the person fleeing. She sent it to me. It's clearly you in this photo.
The picture is so blurry that you can't even see the face clearly. It doesn't prove anything. Don't accuse someone of being a thief based on such weak evidence.
Are you still going to pretend that you know nothing about this? Kelly confirmed it was you. She has never seen you before because you never attended any of our family gatherings. But when I showed her my wedding photos in which you were present, she said, "That's the person." Kelly saw your face while you were inside the house.
That doesn't prove anything. Can we finish this conversation? It's getting tiresome. Kelly probably just made a mistake.
What? Stop acting like this. Do you realize how terrified my daughter was?
Don't blame me. You brought this upon yourself. You're finally getting what you deserve.
What?
Your family is poor, yet you flaunt your designer bags around town for everyone to see. That's probably why the burglar targeted you, don't you think? It seems like you got what you deserved, doesn't it? Acting like you're something you're not, always thinking you're superior when you're not.
If someone wants to have brand name or designer items, it's their own decision. I worked hard and saved up for those things. Why is that all you're focusing on?
Don't act like you're someone you're not. It was just a coincidence that you got married. Daniel simply has a peculiar taste in women. That's all. I believe he felt sorry for you because you're not talented in anything. He doesn't even know that the person you truly love is my husband, does he?
Wait, what? You think I love Marcus? Why?
Yeah. Now who's pretending to be clueless? Back before you started dating Daniel, it was actually Marcus that you loved, right?
What?
I suppose I'll reveal it now, although it doesn't matter at this point. During the joint client party of your company and mine, I witnessed it all. You and Marcus sneaked off together, away from the party.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't remember. I saw it. I can tell your heart still hasn't recovered from that broken relationship.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't get it, do you? That's why I decided to steal Marcus from you in the first place. How did it feel to have the man you loved taken by your own sister?
What? You must be joking. That's the reason you confessed your love to Marcus and started dating him?
That's correct. But I did it for your own good. It would have been so tragic to see him dump you later because you're so plain and untalented. I suppose I've held a grudge against you for a long time, haven't I? I can't stand seeing you have nice things. The thought of it disgusts me. You're inferior to me in every way. How dare you go around pretending to be special?
Oh, my God. You're incredibly self-centered and malicious. You're awful.
Whatever. And you know what? I couldn't believe how quickly Daniel proposed to you after you two started dating. I was like, what? Is he crazy? He wants to marry that person? You are already in your 30s, and you're not very attractive. Daniel could have done much better. He must be a really kind person to accept someone like you. I bet he also donates to charity and volunteers at homeless shelters.
Just talking to you makes me sick. I can't believe we're related. Just return all the money and items you stole from us right away. Kelly had saved up that money to buy herself a new bag.
If you genuinely believe I stole it, why don't you come to my house and search for it? I didn't take anything, so you won't find any of your belongings here. If you sell the designer bag you're holding, you'll have her money back immediately, won't you?
This bag was a gift from Daniel, so I'm not selling it.
Oh, did you pester him until he finally gave in and bought you what you wanted? This is too amusing. But you won't even buy Kelly a single bag despite having so many yourself? I feel sorry for her. What if you tried adjusting your lifestyle a bit? You know you belong to a lower class. Start acting accordingly.
Elizabeth, where are you?
What? I'm at home. Where else would I be?
I need to talk to you about something important.
What is it?
Our house was burglarized again while we were out for dinner. It was even worse than the last time.
Seriously? That's unbelievable. You never seem to learn, do you? You must be clueless. Well, that's the consequence of your stupidity. I can't help but laugh.
I can't help but laugh either.
Huh?
I honestly didn't expect the burglars to strike again so soon. I thought it was worth taking extra precautions. I even asked Marcus to watch the house while we were away.
Huh?
Your husband. He willingly agreed to help me and assured me of your innocence. He wanted to prove that you would never do something like this. He told me he was going out with his friends to keep it all a secret from you. I suspected you were the culprit all along. I even posted on social media about our dinner plans. Marcus sent me pictures and videos of the burglar, and it's you in all of them. I always knew it was you, crazy Elizabeth.
What?
Last time, Kelly was home when you broke in, so I thought you would be more cautious this time. But Marcus hid in the same spot as Kelly, and you didn't suspect a thing. You really never learn, do you? You must be a complete idiot. Your stupidity is so amusing.
Shut up. And why did you involve my family in this mess?
That's what I should be asking you. Why did you drag my family into your petty issues with me? This time, Marcus captured perfect evidence, including video. You can't talk your way out of this.
Whatever. I don't care. Fine, I'll admit it was me this time. But what about last time? You have no proof connecting me to that, do you?
Are you kidding me? Are you still going to deny it? I have an eyewitness. You're a thief. I hope you get punished for this.
You're exaggerating. This is just a sibling rivalry.
What?
You can't involve the police. It's not a real crime. This is a civil matter, not a criminal one. Let me explain it to you, since you're not very smart. If one sister takes something from the other sister's room, do the parents file a police report? No, because it's not a crime. This situation is no different. I'm your sister, and I took something from your room. It's not a big deal.
Is that what you think? You're insane.
Huh?
We're not kids anymore, and we don't live together. What you did is completely illegal. In fact, Marcus thinks I should press charges against you.
Wait, what? How can that be? I could get in trouble for this?
Hold on, let me share some of the messages I received from Marcus tonight. He mentioned, I followed Elizabeth. She's currently at your parents' house. She took all the things she stole from your house and hid them in the shed located in your parents' backyard. After she left, I went inside and checked. All your belongings are here. Your branded items, necklaces, prepaid cards, everything. Even Kelly's piggy bank. I can't believe she would do something so foolish. I had no idea she was capable of this. Tomorrow, I'm heading to the police station to report her. Sonia, I'm sincerely sorry. Those are the exact messages he sent.
So, he really said all that. Are you saying what I did is an actual crime?
Indeed, it is. You broke into a house that wasn't yours and took things that didn't belong to you. I wonder what the penalty for this might be. Do you think it's just fines and probation, or could there be jail time? Let me quickly search for you. It seems that a person who steals over $5,000 can face fines of up to $10,000 and or a maximum of 10 years in prison. You definitely took over $5,000 worth of items from me. So, enjoy.
Stop. Sonia, please. You're my sister. Please don't report this. And ask Marcus to stop too.
Huh? Why?
What do you mean, why? Do you really want your own family member to be known as a criminal?
Well, it appears that way, so. You committed the crime. There's no denying it. There's nothing we can do about it now.
What do you mean, there's nothing we can do about it now? Oh, wait. I understand what this is about. Look, I'll persuade my husband to spend the night with you. In fact, I'll let you borrow Marcus for a whole day. 24 hours.
Huh?
I know you've always had feelings for him, but he never felt the same about you, right? If you want to spend one day with him, I promise I won't get angry. I mean, if it's just one day, and you're aware it's only for one day, I suppose it's not a big deal.
What the heck? What on earth are you talking about? First of all, Marcus isn't an object. You can't simply lend him to people. And I think you've misunderstood something here. Let me explain it to you.
Misunderstood?
On the day of that client party, when you saw me go outside with Marcus, it was because he approached me and asked to speak privately.
Huh?
I wasn't in love with him. He confessed that night that he was in love with me.
What? That can't be true. Why?
I don't know why he loved me, but he said he fell in love with me the first time he saw me. But I was already in love with Daniel when Marcus told me that, so I turned him down. I told him we could still be friends and colleagues, though. That's all.
What? But then, does that mean I didn't steal the man you loved from you?
Daniel is the only man I loved.
Liar. Stop pretending you didn't love Marcus. I don't believe you.
I don't care if you believe me or not. Just ask Marcus yourself, and you'll see.
So, I was his second choice. I was his backup plan?
Why would you view it that way? Why don't you do yourself a favor and stop treating Marcus like he's just an object? He's with you because he couldn't be with me. He got to know you, fell in love with you, and married you.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet. I don't care about that. What matters most is that I have to stop him. I don't want to end up being a convict.
Well, before becoming an ex-convict, you have to become a convict.
I need your help.
What? Are you out of your mind? You brought all of this upon yourself. And I was the one who suffered because of it. I have no reason to help you. I hope you spend the rest of your life in prison.
Why? It was all just a prank. Yeah, that's right. It was meant to be funny. Why won't you just let it go?
I'm not letting this slide. You scared my daughter to death with your stupidity. Besides, I doubt I could convince Marcus not to report you at this point.
You won't know until you try. He's really kind-hearted. Just beg him not to report me and start crying. I'm sure he'll give in.
You're his wife, and you genuinely believe that? Marcus is extremely angry right now. Not only did you do that to me, but he feels like you betrayed him too.
Huh?
The first time you broke into my house and stole things. Do you know whose funeral we were attending?
Huh? Was it some manager from your company?
Exactly. When I started working there, I had no idea about his true nature. He was a stickler for the law and followed all the rules meticulously. He would even get upset if someone so much as took a pen without permission. We later found out that he had been a police officer for a long time before switching careers.
He used to be a police officer.
He was highly respected not only in our company. During his funeral, we had to pretend to be ill to leave without causing a scene. And when we returned home, we discovered that it was our own sister who had broken in and stolen our money and belongings. We didn't know that man very well, but we were friends with his daughter. However, Marcus knew him very well and held him in high regard. Marcus admired his commitment to justice, regardless of the scale of the issue. He was like a mentor to Marcus. And now, during his mentor's funeral, Marcus' own wife commits a crime. Marcus will never forgive you for that.
Oh, my God. I had no idea. I don't want to go to jail. If I return everything, will everything be okay? I can't believe I involved my own husband in this mess. You have to do something. You have to help me.
Don't blame me. You made your own choices, and now you have to face the consequences. This is all because you only care about yourself and no one else. You didn't show any remorse when I told you how scared Callie was. Instead, you decided to break in again. You're a terrible person.
Okay, I understand. I'm awful. I get it. Please, just don't press charges.
Can you make a promise then? I want you to change your way of life, even just a little.
Huh?
Repeat after me. I am a terrible person. I am the lowest of the low. From now on, I will never harm another human being and will live a humble and quiet life.
I am a terrible person. I am the lowest of the low. From now on, I will never harm another human being. And I will live a humble and quiet life. All right, I said it. Is that enough for you? Is it a promise? You won't press charges now?
Huh? No, I still intend to press charges.
What?
That was just a joke. You know, the kind of jokes you find so amusing. You yourself said that a burglar would keep targeting the same house if it seemed easy. I'm not letting this slide. Your jokes aren't funny. Elizabeth made numerous attempts to persuade me into dropping the charges against her. But none of her efforts proved successful. Surprisingly, even her husband refused to come to her defense regarding this matter. Elizabeth had previously engaged in other disruptive actions involving my parents and me. As a result of those incidents, coupled with this major offense, our parents reached their limit with her. They severed all ties with Elizabeth and did not attempt to convince me to withdraw the charges. Ultimately, Elizabeth managed to avoid imprisonment for her crime, but she now carries a criminal record. Furthermore, she was terminated from her job due to the incident. Instead of a jail sentence, she received a substantial fine for her offenses. Not to mention, Marcus divorced her as a consequence of the entire incident. Following all of these events, my family relocated from that house. Our new residence is situated a bit far from our office and our daughter's school. Yet we now inhabit a lovely little apartment with a view of a lake. Our new apartment boasts a doorman and a security guard. However, even with these precautions, we ensure to lock up securely whenever we depart.